Hey everybody, welcome to a Sunday Fun Day or Sunday Night Fun Night. I am Dino as always, and that is Dave Plouffe. Has clouds in his eyes? What's that
Yeah,
all about?
it's lyrics from my favorite Elton John song called Daniel.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Once again, hello. Dave will explain in a second. Hold on. Hey everybody, welcome to the Late Horror Show. As always, I am Dino, and this is Dave Plouffe. Like I just said before, we're going to be talking Columbo tonight. It's going to be fun. Like I said, Sunday Fun Day. It's always fun, even if the show like that we're talking about, the episode sucks. Like last week, Circle of Fear with Daniel. And now we will explain who was Daniel. Who did I put up on? Who is this guy right here? Hold on, I gotta.
No, I don't want to see him again.
No, it's the great grandfather of William Defoe. He was in Circle of Fear. He's an angry man. Okay, I'll get him off. Okay, so that was your reference from last week, right?
It was. So last week we did Circle of Fear. It was a lot of fun just talking
Yeah,
with Gino and everything about the episode. The
of
episode
course.
was not that great of a TV show, but we made it better. And if you haven't watched it yet, because it was Labor Day weekend last week, we're not going to like mark you down or anything like that. But if you could go back and watch that episode, it would be great and see what you think. And it's always great to see William Defoe's grandfather.
Daniel was that was a trip. Anyways, yes, even if it's a bad episode or something you think, I'm not interested in that, come for me and Dave talking. I mean, we just shoot the shit
And
sometimes,
we
and
all the time.
yeah, and it's fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. So I think no matter what we talk about, it's going to be a fun night. That's why I call it Sunday Fun Day, even though it's nighttime out. But hey, Horror Junkie for Life, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Release the Bo files. What? Does Bo have files? Is something going on with Bo?
I don't know.
Anyways, I'll hurry up past that. Let me say hi to everybody. Thank you, Horror Junkie. Jimmy D, Albert Jacobs is here. JLR, Connie, Chris W, good to see you. William Blowers, evening, folks. Blowers, probably not William Blowers. It could be William Blowers. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we got Raj Ram. Let's see. A member. Oh, dope. We're a member for 1 month, level 1 support. Good evening, my friends. My weekend is complete. Thank you for the support, Raj, as always. Harry Scott, hoy boy Deutsch to you. I don't know what I'm saying. That's my problem, Dave. I need to learn how to slow down and talk a little slower. Hello, Nathan. Good to see you. Black Roses. Hopefully, you had a good birthday last week. It was her 50th. Don't mean to say that again, Jody, but that's a great day. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? Good to see you. Hey, it's still the Raven. It hasn't changed. Don't you got to change birds? Is it time to change birds? I like a new bird each week. I like that one though. That's a good one. Hey, Chuck, good to see you. Somebody new in the chat, Chuck. Good to see you. Good to see you. Jimmy D is here. Who else is there? I think it's the Albert Jacobs. I think that's everybody. We can start talking about this now.
We can. And that'll answer Chuck's question is that do they just talk? Yes. They just talk. We don't watch the film or anything like that. There's all sorts of copyright things on YouTube, and we just don't want to get involved with that.
Yeah. Chuck, listen, hopefully you stumbled upon something that is fun to watch. If you love Columbo, we're fans of Columbo, and we just talk about the episode, and have a good old time, have fun. So there you go. I did got older. LOL. Yeah, you did. You most certainly did. Hey, somebody sent me something. I want to say thank you to Ed. I won't say the last name. A lot of Eds on the channel, but send me from my Amazon wish list. That's in the description. I just put it up there. Hey, if you feel like doing something for me, that would be awesome. Pink Panther collection. I like that it's got this little pillowcase like texture to the collection. I've got all the Pink Panther films, and they've got really cool artwork on the inside, and it's got all the discs. And I thought that was really cool. So Ed, if you're out there watching, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Does
So
this
there you go.
include the Steve Martin Pink Panther?
No, all the just the original stuff. Just the original. Yeah, no, I did not like that. And I love Steve Martin, but no. JLR, member for 48 months. Happy to be part of the channel. Hugs to you both. Hugs back, JLR. Thank you. Let's see. Always wary on some people popping in. So I will say welcome, BMW.
I was going to say, Connie, get ready.
Hopefully you're here to enjoy a good discussion. Dave, really quick here. This is season 2, episode 3, the most crucial game, a Columbo episode about football. We got to endure that for the first 15 minutes. Although a lot of us like sports and liked football. It was great. It was fine.
It's football season. It's a Sunday. So we get to talk about this, so it's very apropos.
A couple things I got to throw in there before we get into the episode. The house, okay, the main house in this episode, isn't this the same house from Kolchak?
It is.
Okay, that's what I thought. We talked about this. Yeah,
and it's also the same house that we saw earlier in the Jack Cassidy episode, where he murders his partner in, I can't remember the name, Murder by the Book.
Murder by the Book. Yep. Yeah, no. So especially when he was walking down that little corridor out the front door, I'm like,
I love it when the pathway of your house just melds perfectly into the interior of your house.
Oh, yeah.
And if you check your Facebook messages, I sent you a link to the house.
Oh.
And because they did unfortunately knock it down and rebuild it, but it's obviously the same location. It's very similar, and it was up for sale recently here, well over $100 million for this property.
100 million?
Oh, over 100 million.
Oh, geez, Louis.
And it is stunning, and it was.
It better be for 100 million. I don't think
so. By Christie's.
Wow. Let's see. Unc, thank you very much. Member for 20 months, level 1 support. 20 months, almost 2 years. Salute Dino and Dave in the chat. Cheers. Thank you, Unc. Really appreciate it. And Harry Scott, yes. Please give those thumbs up and check out the description below for all relevant links. Thank you. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to bring up, when Columbo is sitting in his car listening to the game, the first image they show is the radio, and it says transistor. It's a radio. It's a push button one. Really cool, but his car looks like it's ready to die. Okay, first of all. But did you notice the inside? I'm thinking they did that on purpose, but the dust was an inch thick on everything, Dave. The radio in there, the everything you see. And Columbo's, he's sitting there smoking his cigar and listening to the game in that car as they zoom out. And did you notice that?
I did not.
Oh my gosh, that was awful.
But I will tell you, in a later episode, they asked Columbo if he has another car, and he's all, yeah, but my wife drives it. It's nothing special, just for transportation.
No, Dave, that was awful. It stood out for me. Anyways, we're gonna, this has got Robert Culp. It's got a very short segment with Valerie Harper from
It does.
the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and Rhoda, a couple of
And
good
Valerie.
series. And Valerie, yes, the Valerie too. Yes. Dave, so hey, Karen Banks, good to see you here.
She was also head of the Actors Guild, by the way.
There you go. Yeah. I had to shut off my mic and cough a bit. Oh my
I heard
God.
that.
You heard it?
I didn't hear it, but I saw it, and
you
so
saw me straining.
I figure it's one of two things, and
it's not that hasn't happened before, but
happened to Ted.
oh, good. Yes. Good to see you, Karen. Karen's always
Hi, Karen.
Karen and Harry always leaving me messages. Thank you for the comments. Really appreciate them.
Can we start with the episode?
Yes, because I need to shut up and take a sip. And did you change it? Does not swim with glasses or cigarettes. You changed it again.
I did. We got done with the Daniel thing. Now we're moving on.
Well, I was going to put in mine. I kept the late horror show. I usually always do, but there's a sign later on at the travel agency that says on the sign, like a commercial advertisement on the side, head hurt, take a trip. Got a migraine. Hey, honey, buying 2 tickets to Hawaii. This migraine won't stop. I mean, what?
It was 1972.
It was. Either way, my point is, you take Tylenol. 1 hour later, you should be okay. So you don't need to spend $2,000 on a trip to Hawaii. Great advertisement, though, Dave. Okay, start off the show as I just ponder.
All right. Well, as you ponder, this is an episode from November the 5th, 1972. So almost 53 years old, coming up in just a couple months.
Holy Moses.
IMDb does rate this as a 7.5. I'm not quite sure if I'm there.
No.
But I absolutely love the actors in this throughout, particularly Robert Culp. The episode opens with the LA Coliseum, which is nearby me. It's some place that I've been to time and time again. So it's very nostalgic for me to see this. And the footage that they show is prior to 1972. So they show fans at the game and cheering and whooping it up and everything. Very similar to my neighbors over here.
Yeah, stock footage of an older football game, yeah, from the 50s.
From an older football game, from Super Bowl I.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. But Super Bowl I happened like 5 or 6 years earlier than this episode. So that's why everyone looks a little bit like out of it. They're wearing ties to the game, things like that are just a little silly.
Yeah, and if you hear any noise, the dog is out, the kids are out, they're watching football next door in the pool. Dave may get angry at some point,
And the cat's out too. I don't know where she's at.
The cat's staying out late.
Cat's out. Well, it's not late. It's 5 o'clock here, so it's still sunny and everything, and all that.
When Bo's not home on time.
Yeah, but she's been home all day, and now she's like, I'm headed out to explore the neighborhood.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a guy who is walking down the aisleways of the Coliseum, and he goes behind a velvet-lined rope and everything. And so we know that he's important, that he's, someone of importance that's going to be part of the game. So he goes up in the private elevators, walks past the press box, and he goes into a big private, quote-unquote, owner's booth where we meet Jimmy. And Jimmy says, like, hey, sir, Mr. Hanlon, sir, what can I get you? I got ice, I got drinks, I got this, I got that. And he's all, where's Mr. The owner of the team? And he's all, Eric Wagner may own the team, but he's not interested in the team. So I'm here. And you got tomato juice for me in the fridge. That's all I need. Here's $20. Take your girl out, watch the game, do whatever. leave me alone.
Because Paul Hanlon, who is the guy who took over after Eric Wagner's father, who owned the team, passed away. Paul Hanlon is Robert Culp, who is the guy who pretty much took over everything, because his son, the owner's son, Eric Wagner, who owns the team now. This is complicated, but not really. He's a young kid who's never grown up, and he's taking advantage of all the money, and he's drinking and doing all kinds of stuff he shouldn't be doing. So Paul's the guy who's in charge, and we will be talking about throughout this episode, why things don't, there's some things that don't make sense, or there's no real reasoning behind who the killer is. And we always find out who the killer is right at the beginning of the film. And it's going to be Paul Hanlon, Robert Culp. That's no mystery, right, Dave? But
right, especially since he killed someone in episode 1 too.
Yes, he did.
He's literally in the second episode of Columbo, the second of the series, and he kills somebody. He's invited back, and he's going to kill, I think, one more time as Dr. Bart Keppel, which is a great episode as well.
Oh, with the name Dr. Bart Keppel?
Yes.
That's a good name. Yeah, that should be a good episode.
Absolutely.
I go off names. Yeah. Hey, J.O.B. The horror stuff is going to be here. It's always here. It's Columbo week, so it's coming.
We're gonna do Art Bell next week for the Ghost to Ghost.
Ghost stories next week. Yeah.
95 degrees here. It's not scary.
And we got another episode of Kolchak and right X-Files coming.
Right after it, and then we got Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Zoinks. Yeah, the podcast. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if most college kids had Doug Dimmadome money, most would act like the it's true. Money corrupts. Love.
What does
okay. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Okay. So yes, we're up in the box. He kicks out Jimmy. Jimmy, get out of here.
Yeah, he kicks out Jimmy. He picks up the phone, calls Eric Wagner. Eric Wagner. We get this great view of Eric Wagner's home, by the way. We have a nightstand that's made, looks like it's from China. It's all ornate, really beautiful.
You know what's funny? I know there's a lot of names. Listen, I know I interrupted, but you'll get the flow back. Hold on. Every time I hear Wagner, I think of Heart to Heart. And it's
a Bionic Woman.
Oh, okay. And scene. Go.
Lyle Wagner. What the heck?
Lyle Wagner too. Yeah, well, Lyle Wagner's Carol Burnett's show, but Burnett. Yeah. Okay. Right where we left off. Go, Dave.
Okay, so we've got this really cool Chinese nightstand, but it's got cognac on top of it. Really a good brand too, by the way. We've got a pack of cigarettes. We've got some glasses. We pan down to the bottom. There's more bottles that are knocked over. There's some women's shoes, and then there's a smiling Buddha. Why is he smiling? Because he's got a woman's nightie on top of the Buddha. So it looks like he's got.
Where's the woman?
We don't know.
There was no woman there, but yet there were high heels and all the,
I don't want to know about Eric any more than I have to.
Yeah. See, there's some plot holes here. Like, what's going on? What happened? Where's the chick? Yeah, Dave, the sun's getting in your eyes, man. You need a better location. Jiminy Christmas.
Tell me about it.
I'm going to get you a pair of sunglasses where they extend and bring out one of those things like in a car to block your right side.
Bring me one of those things that have the eyeballs that just go like that on the slinkies.
That would be fun too.
Oh,
Bo has come. Bo knows that we're on air. Dave, don't fall, please. Hey, Bo.
Look at the camera.
Bo, what have you done? What have you done? Going out gallivanting, neighborhood cats.
Let me close the door so I can keep her here.
Oh, close the door. All right. Yeah. See, he's had the cat police come before because Bo causes all kinds of trouble in the neighborhood. So overkill with an O. What's going on?
Not only that, but the neighbor keeps his gate unlocked for me now when I have to go over there and get her.
Have you ever had any boy cats come up to the door and knocking on the door
Okay,
asking for
so
Bo?
this is the weirdest thing. All right. So
I'm a tomcat. Is Bo home?
I've got
With a can of tuna with the flip top. Bo? Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so the other night I'm asleep and I look over to the windowsill and I got a pretty wide windowsill, right? You can put plants on and everything. But
Nice.
Bo's up there and she's looking out. And I'm like, what the hell are you looking at? And I look over and there's this other cat in the yard, neighbor cat,
Yeah.
and making weird like noises, like braying to the moon or whatever.
Oh,
And then
and he. Yeah.
yeah, and then I like pick up Bo, and Bo starts doing the same thing. I'm like, oh my god, it was like possessed cats.
No. You
Oh,
had you had Bo fixed, right?
yeah, she's fixed.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. I mean, she'd be having kittens all over the neighborhood. She'd have it behind the radio back there.
Hey, my cat's a tramp.
Well, I mean, listen.
Like, she's a cat.
Most felines are, you know,
Yeah, hello.
yeah, they go and they're called cats for a reason. Anyways, go on. Let's okay, let's move
Lord.
on.
All right,
OMG.
all right.
Okay.
So we get the ring, and he picks up the phone. Hello, is that you? I'm not sure. You know, like he's just finished this incredible party from the night before, and he's like, "Look, dude, I've got us plane tickets to Montreal. We're going to buy a franchise. I think it was hockey or
Yep,
basketball.
hockey.
Okay,
Hockey, yeah.
cool." And he's all
Although he was he was later in the show, he was buying a basketball team, so
he was doing everything.
but he did say hockey on the team. So yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff for them, but yeah.
Yeah, and so he's you know, telling Eric, you need to get up, you need to get in the pool, you need to get a workout in, you need to do all these things. Come on, kid. And that pisses off Eric. He goes, don't call me kid, or I'm going to fire you. And he's all, it's not about me. It's about your dad and what he wanted. And that's what we're doing together. So,
And Eric goes, okay, I'll be ready. You know, so he's got to sober up, and Paul tells him to go out and do a swim. You know,
yeah.
wake yourself up. You know, do some laps.
And then I love at the end of the phone call where he goes, what's that in the background? Oh, the game. Oh yeah, I forgot. My team's playing today. You know, and it's just like, dude, you're like totally unaware of what's going on in your quote unquote empire, right? And that's why we need Paul Hanlon, is because he's sharp and he's shrewd and he gets business done and he knows how to, you know, make things happen.
Although there's another guy, Rizzo, who is Rizzo is the coach of the team, and gets a phone call, and Paul is hollering at him about, listen, this team's got to start doing better. We got to start doing better, and I'm going to start calling the plays. And Rizzo's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, third down, I want you calling up to the box. And I'm like, what the heck is going on there? Like any coach would even take that. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, shut. But yeah, he's very angry this first phone call, this first half of the day, which comes into play in Columbo's breakdown of the murder. But yeah, he's very like mad and angry and like he's in charge of everything. But yet later in the show, about halfway in, when he and Columbo investigates Rizzo, Rizzo says, well, we're best friends though. I'm like, what? Didn't seem like best friends to me. What's going? Hey guys, I knew I liked the Kitty Coast. Hey guys, I knew I liked these guys, Kitty people and Columbo people. Well, there you go, Kitty Coast. It's just yeah, keep an eye. Welcome, Kitty Coast.
And now I forgot what I was going to say. Coach Rizzo, did he look familiar to you? Well,
yeah, of course he looked familiar.
All right. So he gets killed in the Roddy Fright Night guy, Roddy McDowell.
Roddy McDowell, yes.
Yeah, he gets killed by Roddy McDowell in that episode. He is the father, the husband of Ida Filipino. And if you go back to our
Mama.
if you go back to our Wild Wild West episode number 1, which has over
Yeah.
like 6,000 views, by the way,
Nice.
he is General or President Grant in the very first episode.
Very cool.
And
Very cool.
he was in Kolchak. He was the
Yes.
sheriff of the really long one. We are, we saw, we will be, we'll be back.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
he was just kind of like the drunk police
That's
officer.
what I like about the old, like I've said this before, these old 70s, TV shows where they're actors in a lot of different shows. You know what I mean? So it's kind of really pretty cool. But he married Ida Lupino.
No, he was Ida Lupino's husband in that episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say,
Because he wanted to kill the dad so he could then become the power person in the company and not sell it to the company.
Gotcha. Because he most certainly first time here. Well, enjoy Kitty Coast. We just talk about the show and have fun. Tom F, $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Always appreciate having a super chat there. Waving their hand at me. Super sticker is what that is. As Dave gets up and look at that nice chair there. Is that vinyl or leather? 55th vinyl. Yeah, it's vinyl. Look at the book stacking up back there. Yeah.
Oh, look
Gotta
at
like. What's that? Oh, he said something.
Sorry, I had to let Bo out. I said, don't look at the dust because it will put Columbo's car to shame. Because there's not an inch of dust up there, too. I mean,
no. Well, see, that's an old library. You're supposed to be able to pull the book out and go, it shows that you're an intellectual. No, I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Dave, no. You got a vacuum, bud.
Dude. Totally.
If I let that happen to my Legos, I'd be in deep doo-doo.
You would.
Books are a little easier. I mean, you can let it go for a couple years, but
That's 3 months.
Oh my, whoa.
Yeah. Welcome to Southern California.
Well, see, Dave sheds a lot. That's the problem. The doctor said, well, this is unusual, but you seem to get a new layer once every week. So, there's dead skin everywhere. Anyways.
That and Head and Shoulders, right?
Oh, jeez.
So then, while Paul Hanlon is chewing out the coach, going, I got better plans than you, he's like undressing. He's like taking his shirt off and then putting on an outfit of an ice cream vendor.
Yes, it looked like a horror movie to begin. I mean, it started to look like it was turning into a horror movie. But yeah, no, I got this. It's Halloween 2, the pumpkin. Dave, I was worried and look, I'm on top, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, wait, no, it does when I bring down the name. Okay, there we go. Duh. Okay. Oh, another super sticker. Hold on, Dave. This is a busy night here. 99 cents. Purple Cat. Thank you. Overkill with an O. I really appreciate that. And Chris W says that just looks like a bookshelf. It's probably one of those revolving walls to hidden passage. You can see through it to the wall and behind it. Not quite. Put the candle back. But yeah, he's dressing up like an ice cream kind of vendor guy with the popcorn and all that. I don't know what you want to call it.
Because he's so tall and thin, he's totally recognizable.
I know.
Like,
you
if
put
he-
sunglasses on though, Dave.
He's got to walk by the press box and everything like that. It's ridiculous. And then, then he gets into, walks down this passageway and he gets into this ding-a-ling ice cream truck, right?
Although when he does pass the other vending person,
yeah,
he kind of looked similar to him. That guy was a little bit older, but the gray fluff and it was similar. But yeah, he gets in a ding-a-ling ice cream truck. I love that name.
Okay. So first of all, we have to assume, number one, the key is in the truck. 2, there's no doors on this truck, and he's going to be driving on the freeway. 3, it's the 1970s. There's no seatbelts.
Oh, yeah.
So
no.
He is like doing 55, just like trying to get like out to, and he's heading to Eric Wagner's house to kill him.
Yeah, he's got it all planned out. He's going to end up stopping at a. I mean,
Okay. Oh,
I don't know why he needed to dress up in disguise and take that
to get
truck
out of
off.
there. Yeah. And
No, but
and
he
to
could
take the
have just.
ding-a-ling truck.
Yeah, I guess they would have noticed if his vehicle was gone. I guess. So I guess that's what he was covering up, maybe.
Yeah. And did he stage the ding-a-ling truck? I mean, like if I was the guy, the ding-a-ling guy, right? And like, hey, my truck's gone. My ice cream.
I like to stage my dingaling. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of prep work goes into that, Dave.
It's a song like that, wasn't there? Anyway.
Oh my dingaling. Huh? Okay, I'm not.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's not do that. We might get a
Okay. My grandpa used to sing that all the time. He was a fun guy.
poor Chuck. Yeah, he's already gone.
He's gone. He's like, what the hell is this?
We're just gonna be like chatting about this.
Yeah, there's a movie going on.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, he's like
I circled it in my YouTube TV guide.
so we're driving the ding-a-ling truck out in the middle of nowhere, and he pulls over because there's a phone booth, and he
Yeah,
gets on the phone and he calls Eric again, and he's got a transistor radio of the game. So the game's going on right
cool
over
little
here.
red transistor too. The one you could hold up to your ear in one hand, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And so he's going, hey, I'm just apologizing for the way I treated you earlier. You out in the pool and everything? And of course, Eric is like laid back. He's on the slide. He's smoking a cigarette. He's got his sunglasses on.
It's kind of disgusting. He's just like
It
the
was
shots they
really
were
disgusting.
getting.
Oh, yeah.
The cameraman was going full forward on him it wasn't a Speedo, but it was close. I mean, I'm like, dude, man, back that camera up, get a side view. What is wrong with you? Jeez.
Definitely.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
But did you also notice the idol he had? Wasn't that the Brady Bunch Bad Luck idol? It's like, holy moly.
it was an idol that they showed in what's her name's apartment, Valerie Harper. Did you notice that?
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm like going, she's a hooker, basically, a lady of the night. Oh, that's who she plays. She plays an upscale. She plays an upscale escort, courtesan. There you go. And the wooden idol thing was hanging up there too. Anyways, that was weird. I don't know.
yeah.
No connection, I don't think.
Right. So Paul is doing this because he knows that the phones in Eric's house are bugged. And so he's establishing his alibi by making this phone call.
I love how they figure it out too later with Columbo.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, here's the little hissing. Anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
So he jumps back into the ding-a-ling truck. And there's
Jody.
this little girl.
Yeah, no, wearing a Speedo. They didn't manscape back then. No, they did not. I don't. Did they get the? I know, Dave. I'm sorry. You just gotta live with me, man. I don't know. This is how I do things. Did they hire most men in the 70s that played these roles to be hairy? I mean,
I think just
I don't got no hair on me. I'm not a hairy guy.
Oh, you a smoker?
No,
I'm not
I
either.
don't smoke.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it's the smoke back in the 70s that caused the hair growth.
Grows the hair.
We got, yes.
Nicotine will turn you into a gorilla.
We got Darren McGavin, right? Very hairy person, smoker. We got Dean Stockwell, very hairy person, smoker. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One
It's
plus
weird.
one equals two.
It's weird, but
All
something
right.
something only we would talk about on this.
No, the thing is, we would rock. So,
yeah.
so we're back at the ding-a-ling truck. And
Okay.
this little girl who lives up the street is hauling butt to go, hey, mister, I want an ice cream.
Yeah,
and-
she goes, "Don't leave now. I want an ice cream."
And like, Robert Culp just gets in, room, leaves her in the dust. She's lucky she wasn't in front of the car. He would have run her down.
And they show she's standing there like this. She must have been swimming, like the kids do, and then they go running when the ice cream truck comes.
Oh yeah.
Man, those were fun days. I used to get it was like a plastic cone shape, like sherbet type thing, and it had a gumball at the bottom. You remember that?
No.
No, okay. Just
No.
here in the
I was
East
more of
Coast.
a 50-50 person. 50-50 bar?
Oh no, I love them all. I'm just saying that was one thing that stood out, and I haven't seen those.
There were
since.
so many different things that you could get from those trucks.
Like Squirrel in the Speedo. Ron White mentioned this one on his jokes when he was in Santorini. What? Connie, I'm lost. Maybe Dave understands what that means. Like a squirrel in the Speedo. Ron White mentioned this one of his jokes when he was in Santorini. I'm lost, but I get it. It's a joke of some
I
sort.
think he's very funny.
Okay. Well, who? Santorini?
Ron White.
Oh, Ron White. I have no idea who that
Santorini
is.
is the location.
Okay. So now I got it. Okay. Boom. So there you I don't even know who this guy is. I don't listen to much jokes. I'll watch Groucho Marx movies, Abbott and Costello and stuff, but
Three Stooges.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I'd listen to some great guy. Who's the Steve Wright? Now that's a comedian.
He's pretty funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Stupid, dumb jokes, never laughs, never cracks a smile. Okay, Dave, where are we? You keep throwing us off pace.
I'm not throwing you off pace. I don't think so. So
Dave needs to. He's got ADHD, and he needs to. Okay.
The Speedo guy jumps into the water, starts doing laps, and then he comes up, throws out a cigarette that's already out because it's got water on it, and he takes off his sunglasses and he throws those because he's swimming. So then this is one of the parts of the episode I do really like because we got some cool camera angles of him swimming and everything, and then the white sneakers because Dino loves white sneakers across the yard because we know Robert Culp's coming up. And
he had a light outfit too, though, so that went a lot. Listen, you can get away with the white tennis shoes with white pants and jacket, but not pair of jeans. I'm sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
Thank you.
Jerry Seinfeld got away with it, but anyways.
He did.
Yeah.
So out of the back of the Ding-a-Ling ice cream truck, we see Robert Culp reach in and pick out a block of ice. And so he's just walking with it. And I'm like, dude, isn't that freezing your hand?
But I love that idea, Dave. I love the fact that he thought, I can take a big block of ice and knock this dude over the head and throw it in the water, and it'll melt and they'll never know. I mean, so that is the coolest idea. Although
it is a great idea. It disposes of the murder weapon.
Dave, next time you go to that landscape place, pick up a shade tree, something. Come on.
It's so funny you say that because I just pruned the shade tree on this side of the house. And of course, it's 95 today. And I'm like, oh my God.
Holy Moses, man. Dave's going to pass out. You got drink there, I'm sure. Yeah, he's prepared.
Donald Duck apple juice.
It's way far away from you, though. Is it apple juice or is it vodka and tonic?
It's tea.
It's we act all rough and tumble, but then when we get down to it, I'm drinking my Yoo-hoo. Okay, if I pass out during this stream because I had too much cocoa.
Oh, it's okay. He's lactose intolerant.
Okay, anyways. Okay, so
all right, let's kill this guy off.
Oh yeah, no.
So
mistakes galore.
Paul Hammond, he's just cruising down the steps right into the water of the pool, and Dean Stockwell gets up. Paul, what are you doing here? Boom, and you see him fall backwards in slow motion.
That was a cool scene. Yeah, it was.
It was. But when Paul leaves, he notices his footprints, and with the water, he's all, oh crap. So he goes over, kicks his white shoes off, picks up the hoses the area down so we don't have the footprints anymore.
Yeah.
And he takes off.
Yeah, drives back at the football game.
Yeah. And then Coach Rizzo, because it's halftime, Coach Rizzo shows up because he's like, been told like, you better be here.
Yeah.
And he knocks and he looks around. He's not there. Paul's not there. And we
Yeah, I
think,
thought
oh
Paul
man,
was yeah, I'm like, "Uh-oh, he's not there." But he comes out of the bathroom, so he was there.
just
Yeah.
getting dressed up again in his nice shirt and everything. And
Yeah.
he's in a different mood than he was when he called.
He was in a better mood the
Yeah.
second half of the day, which Columbo questions,
Yeah.
there's a reason behind that. So, yeah, and then we're back at the scene of the crime. Okay? Columbo's sitting, this is where they show the dusty car and all that, and I'm like going, what the heck? Columbo's car it trips me out. It is so bad. Columbo in this episode, it almost reminds you like he's a bum. He's literally a bum, but the guy's smart as hell, What the heck's going on now? It's Bo
What?
again?
No. If you read Peter Falk's book, just one more thing.
Okay.
There we go. He talks about finding the car in the back lot of Universal or Paramount or whatever. I think it's Universal. And he says the car had flat tires. It was just a mess. The roof was ripped. He goes, that's the car. And so it's a wonderful story in here. And if you ever do get this book, you can find it on eBay. It's great because there's no like really long chapters or anything like that. It's just short paragraphs of remembrances of his time as an actor.
Very cool. Yeah, no, good recommendation there. Yeah. If you're a fan of Columbo. So he shows up at Eric's house, and I'm like going, how the hell did they figure out this crime so fast? Dave is very mobile tonight. Yeah, most of the time. Well, what you guys don't know is that computer chair, it really has two wheels on the side. He's Ironside. You should see Dave take off. He sent me a video down. What street were you going down?
It's like Truman Capote and Murder by Death.
Yeah, you go through the wall. Pew. No, yeah, they immediately figure out that the death has occurred. You think, who's going to know? He's in the back.
Well,
big estate.
the thing is that he had called for a pizza and beer to be delivered. And he's
that's right, the delivery boy. Yeah,
I need reviving.
Yeah, so the delivery boy
is the one who finds him, and then he yells to the neighbor, and they can't, bring him back, and it's really sad. So they bring the cops, the coroner's there, and the coroner's pissed. He's all, it's Sunday, I got people over. Come on, let's get this.
And been dead an hour. The neighbor's panicking.
And Columbo's trying to, finish the game, and he's listening to it on the radio, and he's trying to have conversations and things like that. And then he notices as he walks down the steps, just like Paul Hanlon did.
Oh, I love this.
He gets in the water. And it's like, crap, I just ruined my shoes.
It's a little crazy though, how he comes up with this, but go ahead, Dave. Who thinks of this?
No one. But
who would have thought of this?
So his hand is on like the ground floor that we walk on, and he like looks up, feels the water, feels different, tastes it, and then he goes into the water of the pool, tastes that, and he's all, that's fresh water. This is chlorine water. That's weird. He goes, did the sprinklers come on? Were the gardeners here? Was there a pool service here? And that's when the things start clicking, like, hey, this is not like a natural death. It's a homicide. You're Sergeant Clemens. You're in charge. I'm going to leave you in charge. Where are you going? I'm going to the ball game.
Normal guy would not. You would just think there's water around the pool, but him, he figures out that it's fresh water and that there's chlorine in it. Yeah, it's kind of, and because he stepped in the pool with the water, now he's got no really good shoes, and he's looking for a good pair of shoes the rest of the episode and asking for prices. But he shows up at the stadium. Is that what you were going to say?
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
No, you.
No, that's your turn.
It's your show. It's your name, right? Actually, over here.
No, I didn't want to. If you want to say it, go ahead.
Oh, go. Let me drink some tea.
Okay, so since he stuck his foot in the pool water, don't choke on your water, Dave. He shows up at the stadium with his pant leg rolled up, and he's walking through, and he looks like a bum. Like, what's going on with this dude? Anyways, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he looks like he should have been homeless, like he was in that X-Files crap that we just saw with the Jersey Devil. And he's got his thing rolled up because he's drying out his sock and his shoes, and they're ruined, and he's all like, I gotta buy one new pair of shoes. So he goes up and sees Paul Hanlon, tells him that, hey, Eric's been killed and everything like that. And of course, Paul does a really good, acting job. Oh, this is awful. So sorry, blah, blah, blah. But then Columbo upsets him because he suggests it's a murder, rather than just a swimming accident.
Yes. And then he goes, and that's when he connects with Rizzo. He goes down to see Coach Rizzo because these are small interactions, small talks, just enough to figure out, oh, he's in a better mood. Columbo also notices that Paul shuts the radio off at the very important things, whereas when they're just talking, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, he'll turn it down during conversation, but if something's startling, he'll turn it off.
Right. Yeah. So that's what Columbo picked up on. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk about Coach Rizzo for a little bit.
Yeah, please do.
Rizzo talks about Eric as a, quote, would-be half-baked swinger type. I thought that was such a great description. And then if you look in the background, the same football player walks by twice, like he's lost, like looking for his locker. I'm like, you already walked by, dude.
Yeah, the blonde-haired guy. Yeah, I think he was the most muscular. So to make it look like a real football team. Hey, pass over here again. We're gonna have John come and sing here. So.
And so then he talks about Paul Hanlon going. He's shrewd. He's sharp. He's gonna hire on this basketball team next and everything like that. And then we're gonna jump to the
and he spills that he was mean the first part of the day, very angry, very upset, and then the second part of the day he seemed to be fine when I went up there. So, but wait a second, are you accusing? Listen, he is my best friend, says Rizzo. So take that as you may. And go ahead, Dave. We're back at the house.
We're back at the house, and we meet the lawyer. Who is Walter Canal, and
Sure.
He's coming downstairs, which means he's already in the house. And then there's like the secretary out in this really nice living room. The walls are crystal clear. You're looking out over Los Angeles, over this hillside.
Oh.
You mentioned it was $100 million property, and then Columbo comes in, and Columbo goes up to Walter and goes, how much you pay for those shoes?
He comes in carrying a wreath.
Yeah. And he's all, I paid $60. And he's all, do you know where I can get one of those for 16 or 17 bucks? And he's all, no.
No, I don't. What's wrong with you? I'm too rich for that.
Yeah.
$60 shoes back in the 70s. Yeah, I mean that's those are expensive pairs of shoes.
A lot of money.
Yeah. Even now, go to the Goodwill for a pair of shoes. No, I wouldn't either. Yeah.
So, Paul Hanlon comes in. He and Walter have an argument. Why don't you call me? Things like that.
He was really close to the original owner who passed away a while ago.
The original dad,
yeah.
Then we got Miss Rakoji calling. And the secretary Rakoji.
Oh, Rakoji.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so Paul Hanlon says, I can't take any calls right now, sweetheart. But while she's calling, Columbo is standing next to the radio, and he hears the interference.
Yes.
And so we find out later, when he hears that, he knows that the phones are bugged.
Yeah, and he goes later on. He goes, I know because in our house we had them once on the telephone. I noticed the same. Anyways, that's his explanation. But yeah, he noticed they were bugged. And meanwhile, Paul Hanlon's like sitting there. There's a new secretary at the desk. She's kind of, all confused. What's going on? I'm new here. Oh my God, what do I do? Where's Shirley? And then Paul's going to pick up Shirley or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Shirley's not a big part of this episode, but surely something happened.
And quit calling me Shirley.
Yeah, I certainly will.
But yeah, we got to go to LAX next because that's where Shirley is going to be landing.
Yeah, what a letdown Shirley was in this episode.
Did you think so?
Yeah, I thought I was expecting like this real sexy, over the top, femme fatale woman to come in and just bust things up, And here she is sitting around, getting paid, shedding a couple tears, nothing really going on.
No, but did you see her? I agree 100%. I didn't see them together or anything like that. Like, why would you marry her, right?
Thank you.
Did you see the wedding ring that she had on though?
Looked like a mood ring.
It totally did. It was not a diamond. It was like a ruby or a garnet or something like that.
Yeah,
it looked like it was. You could go fishing with it with a weight. She needed help. She wanted to wave goodbye. She had to go like this because her hand was so heavy.
She did go like this and it fell down, but it's just weighted.
Yeah. But it's really cool. I love when they go to LAX and all these old movies because you got the really cool artwork on the wall. You've got the phone bank of all the phones. You probably had 15 different little compartments you could go into and make phone calls and stuff like that.
The phone booths.
Table in front with the phone books on them. And
Columbo goes. What does Columbo go to the airport for?
He's following.
Yes, he followed. He saw Paul take a turn off to the freeway.
Yes.
So I figured he'd follow him there, and he runs into him in one of the phone booths. Yeah. Paul is pissed, Dave.
He is.
Yeah. Columbo has a way of getting under people's skin.
Columbo, are you following me? Well, sir, you have to admit, I was curious.
Paul doesn't handle things very well. That's another thing in this episode. He doesn't. I mean, if you're Columbo, I mean, you're agitating him because he did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he can't handle it. He can't handle the truth. Anyways,
hopefully we won't get a copyright strike for that.
I doubt it very likely. I'm good at impressions, but I didn't really try there.
So then this plane comes in, and we get to see the undercarriage of the plane.
I love that. Wasn't that great? Like they don't make undercarriages like that anymore.
That's correct. But
we've hit a new low, folks.
No, the thing is, I don't even want to know how many people are watching still, but
35.
Okay, so that
right.
plane, the undercarriage, is not a commercial plane. It is a military fighter bomber plane. It is a B-52 that we're seeing land. And I'm like, this is not a private plane that he made chartered.
It's stock footage, man.
I saw Super Bowl I. This whole episode pisses me off now.
Yeah, it's just stock footage. They said, get us.
Who's carrying her baggage off the plane?
Hey, where's the gaffer? Hey, go get us film of underneath of a plane landing at the airport. Guy just went and got a military plane. Yes, that's his mistake, But the director said, "We'll go with it. We have no choice. We got 5 hours to complete this show." Anyways, so yeah, what a mess. What a mess. But Shirley shows up and again starts to cry. Oh, Dave had something to say. Go ahead.
It's a fake cry, first of all. And second, he tells Paul Hanlon that he's sure it's murder because of the ding-a-ling ice cream truck. And he goes, my wife hates the ice cream man because he comes up right before dinner time and he ruins all the kids, Is that totally blanking. Appetite.
Yeah.
It ruins the kid's appetite. So then he goes, I have to listen to that 3 times a week. And then under his breath, he goes, that's 12 times a month. Like, that just cracked me up.
Oh my God. Two sassy men talking about a dude with a temper. Yeah. Oh, Columbo does tell him, yeah. The neighbor's kid noticed a dingling ice cream truck shortly before the death of Eric Wagner. So, kind of connecting the dots. They're all just, yeah, I mean, not as exciting as the other ones. And this is a season 2 episode. So, like everything, they're not all going to be gems. And again, this was an all right one. 7.5, nah. But anyways, so yeah. And then, unless I'm missing something, are we? Go ahead.
Top of the hour.
Oh, top of the hour. Then we'll talk about the crook breaking into Eric Wagner's estate. Yeah.
Yes. And
the $100 million. Did we mention that?
And the
overlooking
dog.
LA.
We have a dog.
Okay, so top of the hour. Let's talk about. First of all, how many thumbs up do we got? 48. Sounds about right. Please hit that thumbs up button if you can.
Maybe you're watching the Daniel episode. At least we got 100 thumbs up on that thing.
I know, right? Yeah, I think for the thumbnail alone, we got the thumbs up. But
hey,
Ezra, yo, what's up? Yeah, listen. Been doing this 10 years. We got a high of 38 people. 48 thumbs up. Yeah. So Dave,
yes.
With that said,
yes.
What do we got coming up in the future? Listen, and I know I got to post thumbnails in the streams, and I'll get to it. I'll have no choice. We're almost down to one week now, is what so I got to. I've been having troubles with a couple of the thumbnails. It's tough for Kolchak again. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, Dave, what do we got coming up?
Next week? Next week is Art Bell. Ghost to Ghost 2003. I cannot wait to talk ghost stories.
No, it's going to be fun. Yes. Ghost to Ghost AM.
September 21st, Kolchak, episode 1, season 1, because there's only one season, The Ripper.
Me and Dave have not done this. This was me and Ted did The Ripper, season 1, episode 1. And me and Dave skipped over it when we started all of this, when we probably should have just went right into, but we didn't think about it. So now we're going to do it. So
2 years later, that's okay.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be watching Scooby-Doo, episodes 11 and 12.
Yes. Scooby-Doo's do good. So, yeah.
Zoinks.
The podcast. Scoob. Whew.
The week after, The Wild Wild West, Night of the Human Trigger, and finally, Night Gallery on October the 12th.
Night Gallery, yes. What do we got coming after that, after Night Gallery?
X-Files. Shadows. And October 26th, the annual Halloween show.
There you go. So right before Halloween, we're going to be having a whole lot of Halloween fun. So there you go.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to have Dave taste anything. So we'll just be talking, having fun.
I still have old stuff from last year you sent me.
You're supposed to eat that.
No.
Not the bad stuff.
Just
good. Well, you probably ate the good stuff. I
ate all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Alien mints and things like that. That was good.
Oh yeah.
Little cassette with candy in it. That was good.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Next week, go
bellies. That was not good.
No. Yeah. No one wants to eat spit. Anyways, okay. So here we go. We're right back at Columbo, and all of a sudden there's this man creeping around Eric Wagner's estate, and he's breaking in, and I like how he breaks into this expensive estate with a little card. So what's going on there? What happened?
Nothing.
Did you throw up or something? What's going on?
Not that quick.
No, Jesus. Hope all's all right. Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, did you mute and shut the thing off? So you pulled the curtain real quick and you hollered at the kids next door? Shut up. Okay. So yeah, there's a crook coming in, and he breaks in, Dave, with a credit card.
Well, first of all, the whole house is glass. So he's just looking in like all the windows. He's walking down the whole way. And then here comes the little poodle. And the poodle's all, hey, mister, can I have some ice cream? And he pets the poodle and the poodle like walks away. Like, it's like, dude, you would have like, I don't know, at least a German Shepherd or something, a Doberman.
Yeah, no, he's got a little poodle and it doesn't do nothing. And there's no security. And he's using a little credit card to open up a door that you would think would be way better security and lock on the door for that. But yeah, he gets in and he breaks in and guess who's there, Dave?
Columbo.
Columbo's waiting for him. Yep. And a cop. Yeah.
And he looked like that guy from Inspector Gadget. His back was turned and he was in his chair and he was petting this cat. Well, I guess he didn't have a cat, but he was just like, how are you?
Inspector Gadget. So good. It's the cartoon version of Get Smart. So good.
I loved it.
Yeah. Inspector Gadget was good. So yeah, he's going to flying with the hat. That's, a different story, but I guess for the kiddos, right?
That's it.
Yeah. Dino and Dave need a 1-800 number to take calls on Sunday nights, just like Art Bell. Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, the thing is, you can record anything and email me anything you want if you have a story. Listen. It's a great idea, J.O.B. But over the years I've done this, and I can tell you, I've never had anybody send me anything. So it's not a new idea, and it's one that I said, record something or even write it down. Type me an email, dinomedia2020@icloud.com. Send it to me, and I'll read your story. But like immediate ghost stories thing, I could always put a link where you can join us on the show and you could just use your audio and say something. It's the same thing. So you could do that. I'll put the link up next week. And if you got a story to share, a ghost story, you could jump on and talk. So yeah, it's possible. Anyways, hey, Sweet Indigo.
You had Cal Fart on one time.
Yes, we did. Yes. Well, one person actually came on. It's very rare.
Experiences and
yeah. And then I was told he passed away, and then 2 weeks later I saw him on a different stream. But anyways, so here we go. Columbo confronts him, right, Dave?
Right. But first of all, he almost knocks over all the cattails in this one display. So he's a horrible cat burglar. He makes too much noise, and he's trying to pull the phones apart to take the bugs out of them. And
we find out he's not a crook, though. He's a private detective, like Clouseau, like the Pink Panther. He's bumbling and knocking everything over. He's coming in to retrieve his tapes.
But I wrote down at this point, Columbo plays hardball because he's all like, look, I need the name of the person who hired you to put these bugs in and things like that.
And how did Columbo know he was going to be there that night to pick up the tapes?
That I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Another plot hole.
Yes. Thus, we continue on with the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing special, Dave.
And by the way, the private investigator, Mr. Dobbs, is also the star in an episode called A Friend Indeed.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know how I would do that. I'll figure it out a way. You guys could always take your phone, record just like you're on a phone call, and send that through email. You can send an audio message through email. It's the same as calling and leaving a number, right, Dave?
Yes. All you have to do.
Dave's he's trying to show us something here.
I may not be able to. Where is it on my phone? Okay. In the extras, you have a voice memo.
Yes.
If
If you have an iPhone or an Android, I would think.
So you just do a recording, press the button there, press it when you're done, and then you can go attach it to an email.
Yeah, and send it to dinomedia2020@icloud.com. It's in the description below the email. So, yeah, however you can get that audio to me, please do. Send it to dinomedia2020@icloud.com, and I will play it. Even Halloween stories. Send me your best Halloween story or anything you want dealing with Halloween for the Halloween special too as well.
Halloween memories?
Yeah, but there's many ways. If I have an email, there's multiple ways you can send a voice message, and email is the best way.
This might be a good time to stock up on the different candy corns.
Okay, yeah, maybe I could do that. I love candy corn. So there you go.
You don't hear that?
I still think Tops is the just the original flavor. But anyways, we'll talk about that maybe on Halloween.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So now we're at the basketball game. Little pickup game.
Yeah.
People nearby getting together, playing sports. It just happens that they're the LA Lakers.
Well, of course, they're in LA.
You got a young Pat Riley playing basketball, right?
Isn't that funny? Yeah.
And I love when Columbo goes, these are professionals. He goes, what does he say about them? He goes, oh, these are professionals? And Robert Culp just throws up his hand and says, yes, these are professionals. I'm trying to find some to contracts right now.
Yeah, how dare you? And Chris is going to submit a scary experience. So please do. Yes. And like I said, very, very easy to record it and then send it through an email. So that's it. Hey, Gigi, good to see you. Dave was going to say that. I always stole Dave's thunder. Dave, act like I didn't even say it, and you should say hi to Gigi too.
Gigi's here.
Hey. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dino and Dave. Hello, Bo. There you go. Okay, Dave.
I agree with Harry. Brax makes great candy corn and soft caramels.
Yes, yes. With the white, sweet center. Is that what's going on? You're in deep thought. You reading a novel?
I'm reading my notes.
Dave's trying to read a novel while we're doing a show.
It's 6:15.
Shakespeare. Hamlet. He's reading Hamlet.
It's us. So I figured
Yeah. Let's see real quick. Listen, we can always get through real quick. I do have a ghost story real short. Just saw something and it was gone. I was a kid, so nobody believed me. But I still remember it after all these years. Yeah, okay. Well, record it and send it to me, Jade@obit.beta. And if you want to stay anonymous and just stay anonymous, I'll throw hints. Oh, it's somebody from the channel. But anyways.
But don't be anonymous because we know who that is.
Well, I haven't seen Anonymous in a long time.
We haven't seen Celtic Girl either.
No. Moose may have turned into an elk. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I know we got 15 minutes. We got to get through this. Go ahead, Dave. Fast as you can. And the end.
We're back at the house. And they're all listening to the tapes, and you can see the Mrs. Hanlon or Mrs. Wagner is all like, "Oh, I don't want to listen anymore. We've listened to this for 3 hours."
Yeah, because what the whole juxt of all of this is that all of the recordings, because the house was bugged and phone calls were bugged, that they have all the phone calls that Paul Hanlon made. So it's going to corroborate somehow.
Yeah, it's going to give him an alibi.
Yeah. Yes, it's going to do that. So, yeah. And he even tells Walter that. Go ahead. I tried to just sum it up, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
no,
What did
that's
I miss?
good. I was just going to say this is the part where he talks about the chick that brings her sister. And he's all like, "Hey, Paul, you turned me on to that chick. She brought her sister and everything." And they're going, "Ooh." And
What
then
does that mean? Yeah.
Paul's all, "Chick. Now I remember. I was going to get you a cleaner woman person." And that's what he's talking about. And
A
it's like,
cleaner woman person. Oh, I keep getting a stabbing pain in my temple. What's that mean?
it means it's 6:15.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Whew. Oh well. Yeah. So and Walter was trying to get dirt on everybody because he cared so much about the previous owner who died, and I kind of backfired, I guess, and everybody's like, Walter, get out of here. But then Paul says, well, I do thank you for one thing. You got an alibi for me, 2:30. I'm on tape. I call from the stadium. So, it'll get him in the end, but the tight end. Whoo! What? Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, Dave, finish us out.
I'm going to take us to the Santa Monica Pier, the Oceanside East Cafe.
Yes.
Here's Columbo listening to tapes of Paul Hanlon talking, and he is sitting there with a bowl of chili, and he's sitting there with a cup of coffee. So you do not want to be driving with him on the way home from the pier.
I love that his thing of food is a bowl of chili in
Oh
most
yeah,
episodes. Yeah.
totally. It's the
Mm.
1970s.
Yeah.
What is he going to have? A ham and cheese Brichot?
West Coast, I guess, was a chili thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
Chili
So
influx of chili into California. I don't know.
then Dobbs shows up and says, "Hey, I need my license back. I can't be a PI without my license." And
Yes, and Dobbs is the crook who is really a private eye, and his name is Dobbs. And yeah, Columbo's got his tape recorders and all that.
totally.
I like he says that because he's not giving them back because he keeps listening over and over. There's something in here. There's a sound, something to break this case, and I like he asked how much this stuff was worth, and he goes about $600. I was expecting Columbo to go, well, here, I'll give you the 600, but no, he doesn't. He just asked him how much was it, and that's it.
$50 is a lot of money in 1972.
I know. Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, you're talking bugs in the phone and the radio, and
yeah,
those, it's not
but
cheap.
he's like he's holding back his license, going, "I need more information, buddy. Who placed those bugs? Because you didn't do it." He's, "I can't tell you." And he goes,
Remember the Three Stooges episodes where Moe and Curly and Larry they were placing the bugs? Ants on the bed, mice in the bedroom.
"I do remember that, but I would much rather like a plumbing we will go."
Oh, this one was just as good though. They even brought cats in a big bag, and they threw all the cats because the cats were going to chase down the mice. Okay, but they threw the cats in the piano.
Yeah.
And then they all started fighting, and they were real cats, and they jumped out, and they nearly attacked her. Anyways, exterminators or something like that. I forget the name of the episode, but that was a good one.
I always love every time they work on the electrical and they start pulling the cord, and you have this black guy in the kitchen who's cooking, and his eyes are big. It's like Maitland Moreland, and then it's like finally like the clock goes. Zoom.
Well, and then in a plumbing we will go, they hooked all the pipes up, and the black man was back in the day doing the cooking, and he turned on the pilot and stuff like that, and all the water started shooting out of the gas. It's so good. I started watching some old black.
He can't get out because he's made a jungle gym around him with pipes.
So good. Well, and Larry's out front digging, for the shutoff, and he's making holes and digging caves and tunnels and everything else. It would have been good in Vietnam. Anyways, okay. So how's this ending? What's going on?
I don't know. We haven't met Valerie Harper yet. Okay, so
we got 10 minutes, Dave.
We got it. So
Well, we
he's
got longer than that, but you're hungry. You're always hungry and need your coffee.
well, it's 6:30
I
almost.
know.
That's dinner time for me.
You've got OCD. There's the problem.
Yeah,
If we go over 10, 15 minutes, it shouldn't be a big deal, but it is.
I got a schedule I got to keep.
I know. His
Burn.
alarm goes off for everything he does throughout the day.
BERN. Burn. So,
Dust the books. Ding. Yeah, right.
so we got
Every
Tyler
6 months.
Harper, who
Okay.
plays his character Eve Babcock, who's the secretary, but
Why
that's
is her name got to be Babcock and she's
because
a
she's a
escort?
peach. I don't know.
Ah,
So
okay.
she's there getting all hooked up, and she kisses this dime store Indian totem pole thing. Why do you have that in your house in the 1970s? I
And
don't.
but instead of getting it on, she wants a dinner out of this, Dave. She tells Columbo,
Oh,
hurry up.
first, we got to knock on the door of Columbo. Columbo's not automatically there. So
Okay, well, yeah.
knock on the door opens, we see 2B on the door, and so she goes, oh, hi, and he's all, Miss Babcock, and she's all, oh, don't be so Cincinnati, and like that's gonna be like his code name for, like, their little rendezvous.
Yeah.
And she just goes over and kisses him on the cheek, and he's all like, the hell's going on? He's all, we have a mutual friend, and she goes, yeah, Harry. And he goes, no, he goes, Dobbs, Mr. Dobbs. He goes, oh, you're not the person I thought you were. Then the bell rings again. Guy shows up, pinstripe suit. Hello, Miss Babcock. I'm Cincinnati. And she goes, oh, well, this is my cousin who is just leaving. And he's all, oh,
I'm Lieutenant Columbo from the and he goes, oh, well, thank you for the stock quotes. I will talk to you next time. And then he takes off out of there. But what was funny, Dave, about this whole scene was she was getting her jacket on for a night out on town. She wanted dinner. I mean,
and when he turned her down for dinner, it was so funny too. She goes, oh, well, it would have been nice to know.
Yeah, so she's, so we got to stay here and just take care of business. Anyways.
Yeah,
okay.
It was cool. He's all, look, I'm not here to hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm not here to arrest you. You hide your appointment book so I don't see it. I need to talk to you about Paul Hanlon.
It was a weird thing about her, like her accent changed for a second during the discussion. I'm like going, how is that even pertinent to the episode?
It's not.
It just, it was weird.
It was a bad accent. But the only thing I could tie in was maybe because this is the time of like Zsa Zsa Gabor and people like that. And like, oh, you're Hungarian. Ooh, you must be very seductive,
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he wasn't there he just wanted to be sure that, she was involved with the whole, like she was a secretary there and she knew some things, but yeah, not even pertinent to the story. I don't know. It was weird. But anyways, Columbo was back at the stadium walking around pondering, wide view of him in the stands.
Wouldn't you love to be there? You've got the entire Coliseum to yourself. And then you realize what a big space it is. Like, if I have to walk all the way over there, I'm going to be tired. But he's sitting there and he's just like kicking back, watching everything. Hi, Sean Bond.
Hey, Sean.
And, it's great. But then he goes over and looks at the ice cream truck, looks over across the way at the box where the owner's box is. And then we're back at the travel agency.
Yes. Yeah, not much going on at the stadium. It was just like a quick minute and a half of him he passes the ice cream truck down along. So I don't even know if he really seen it, but he must have seen it,
Yeah.
Connected the dots.
Saw it and thought about it.
Yeah. Hungarian accent, Black Roses. It was Hungarian, he said. He said it slipped out. You have a Hungarian accent, don't you? So that's what it was. Yeah. So, but again, Columbo went back to the travel agent. He's going to ask a few things. the sign if head hurt, take a trip, so it's let's pull them in. Let's pull in the people with headaches. Back then, a lot of people had headaches because they always smoked and drank coffee.
Well, and they lived in the 1970s.
True.
They're all like, oh, I have a headache. I can't wait till the 80s get here. And we actually have good TV shows.
Oh, my. Well.
And good music.
Yeah. Anyways. So he's in there and he hears the guy turn on the game. What does he ask for there?
New shoes.
Well, he asked that, but
my shoes are killing me.
What was he? Go ahead.
Well, he's there because Paul Hanlon makes all his travel appointments through them. And so he was just verifying some facts.
Okay, yeah.
Then the assistant is listening to the game on the radio, and he goes over and listens to the game too when something happens.
Yes, all of a sudden he looks up. On the wall is a cuckoo clock. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. And all of a sudden his eyes are like, whoa. And then, woo, we're back at the stadium, and he's up there with Paul Hanlon. The game's going on. And Dave, take us out. Take us away.
All right. So, as you said, the game's going on, and he's all like, hey, I got you. He goes, I'm going to arrest you for murder. And he turns down the radio.
Turns it off. And Columbo goes,
turn it off yet.
Oh, okay.
Turns it down, but then he starts telling him how he did the murder and everything. And then he finally clicks it off. He goes, there, you did it again. Just like the first time we talked. And he goes, I know you did it. And, he goes, you struck out, Columbo. You're wrong. And then, the guy's looking out the window with his binoculars, and Columbo's all, oh, by the way, they're down here at the other end at the 10-yard line. So you can tell that Paul is now all flustered because he knows he's going to get caught. So what happens is Columbo says, I kept listening to those tapes again and again, listening for something that shouldn't be there. He goes, but I had it backwards. It's something that should have been there, but wasn't. And he goes, we're at the same time as you were when you made the call. I'm playing the tape now, and we look up, and Paul Hanlon has a cuckoo clock in his office, and it goes,
ding, a cuckoo, cuckoo.
And so, and Columbo goes, like that, I got you. And Paul just goes, ah, and yeah, he gets really upset.
But it was just, and that was it though. It was like an abrupt end of show.
Abrupt end of show, and then we watched the tape on the reel-to-reel, just like flicking.
Yeah. But it was a quick end after they reveal he's the killer, and they show his face, and he knows he's caught, and then it's just done. That's it. End show. Not that it needed to go on anymore, but it's that's pretty much all it is. Dino, we're now at 56 likes. Oh, thank you, Raj. Thank you very much. Yeah, a 7.5, Dave, for this episode is kind of high.
I'm at a 6.8, only because it's Robert Culp.
Yeah, I put about 6.5. I mean, it's still a good show, a good episode. Not good show, good episode. And a lot of good things to like about it. But, I mean, listen, Columbo is Peter Falk is who makes this. I mean, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, the later seasons, I just can't have you put me through that, Dave. Because they're not the same, I'll tell you this. I mean, no, I won't go there. I won't say. I was going to say something about Murder, She Wrote too, but I mean, that starts getting into the 80s and early 80s and stuff. And it's a different feel, and you got to enjoy that type of thing. And didn't really enjoy that. This early 70s, mid 70s, Columbo stuff. I love it. I love it. And I think it's mostly about we were just talking about. You said, well, the 80s got to come. Listen, there's many things. Many years, 80s were my favorite. Okay. There's something that swung. And this is just as you get older. Wait, what? No, listen, let's not go there. There's something that I find out. Oh, I already said. there's something that I'm finding out as the older you get, and if you start getting into certain things, like I fell into the whole giallo thing, and it's purely a 70s stylized emotional feel of the decade. And I fell in love with it. And then the next thing you know, I'm looking at like everything that was from the 70s, like we did with the 80s, like the cassette player, the Walkman. There's a lot of things in the 70s that I fell in love with. And you can appreciate something from every decade, I think. And at the moment, I just really, really love everything having to do with the 70s, from clothing, from fashion, from movies to TV shows, everything. So I think that's just where I'm at right now, So it's just, I guess things come in waves. So
They do, but we've also got Kolchak that we just covered. It's all 1970s.
yeah.
We love the offices. We love the hospitals. We love
Yeah.
the idea that everyone smokes, and there's a cigarette thing right next to the elevators when you go up.
Well, typewriters, radios, TVs. We even saw weird dictated, like, remember the one episode where there was this weird dictation thing from a phone call that was
where they
really
put
weird.
in the punch card.
Yeah.
This makes the phone call for me.
Yeah, Tau Flaudermaus, what is going on? I think you would like Rockford Files. That's an 80s show too, right? I mean, Rockford Files is 80s. Am I wrong, Dave?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch the Rockford Files, but
Yeah,
I would say late 70s, early 80s. It probably kind of span both.
Okay, yeah. I've seen glimpses of Rockford Files, but I can't remember seeing a full episode. So it's something that I mean, maybe I would like it. I don't know. 70s butts.
Maybe cigarette butts.
Who said 70s butts? I mean, what?
Tau Flaudermaus.
But why did he say that?
I don't know.
Oh, because I like everything 70. Listen, there's something about women from the 70s and that look and that there's something about it. I mean, look at the Hammer horror beauties, I mean, you can look at a woman from the 70s. Okay, I'm stopping, Dave. I'm stopping. I don't want to offend or anything else. You would know by looking at a 70s girl that she's from a 70s. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, as long as yes, there's a certain look to women from the 70s, as there is a certain look to women in the 80s, where the whole jazz or exercising thing,
Jazzercise me.
all of that stuff started happening. You started seeing a little bit more muscular women in the 80s. You know what I mean? So there was a different look that evolved with women in the 80s as per the 70s. It just anyways, where did we go with this?
I don't know.
You talked about 60s butts before. Hello. Yeah, I'm sure I did. How about the pinups of the 50s? I mean, some of them you look at and you go, I don't know. Anyways, let's stop it there. Dave's gotta go eat. Oh, I can go off on tangents. Maybe I should just stream and talk for several hours about whatever the heck. Hopefully you guys like this is from Halloween 2. This is Spirit Halloween. And I got the new Frankenstein bust from Spirit Halloween. They look fantastic. I love it. And Dave's got, okay, he's going to have an allergy. Take a Claritin after you bring the books out, Dave.
I'm all ready for Halloween.
He's got a mummy somewhere.
Dust and cobwebs everywhere.
Oh, man. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Harry Scott says, okay, guys, it's time to leave. Thanks, Harry, Chris, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it as always. Sunday Fun Day. Check